Hello. We're back with more of The Longest Journey. Let me start the game.
Yeah, I don't see it, bro.
Well, hold on. Type here to search. The Longest Journey. Here we go. Let's get back into it. So, last time we were looking for Cortez, even though, April was pretty understandably like weirded out by him. But we saw some weird shit at the bar, and we wanted to get his take on it, I guess, or we want to just talk to him and see if it can make sense of what's going on. So we talked to Zach Lee in the hallway. This guy.
That's Zach's room. I've never been in there, and I pray I never will.
Because apparently he knew where Cortez was, and he told us after we agreed to go on a date with him. And then Zach proceeded to ask if April was going to put out, and then like threatened her. So he's a pretty bad dude, all things considered.
God, these emotes look like shit in dark mode. There's so much white left on them.
I know. One of those is really bad. I don't know which one that is, but it's just like a fuzzy white halo around the face.
Some of them I don't even think take up the whole resolution. It's such garbage, bro. Twitch needs new standard emotes.
I would agree. Hey, look.
That duck. Bon voyage, ducky.
It's the duck that got pecked by the seagull or whatever was there.
Duck soup.
That's right. Duck what? Let's go to the cafe.
Why the fuck does she say that?
I don't know. I really don't. Look, it's the ducky. It's right. It landed right here.
And what, you take it?
Yeah.
It's a rubber ducky. It looks disturbingly familiar. How the heck did it get all the way over here?
I don't know.
It's not a rubber duck. It's a fucking life preserver with a duck on it.
It really, yeah. Rubber ducky's a weird thing to call it because you'd think of something else with a rubber duck.
Inflatable duck, maybe?
It's a band-aid.
There's a band-aid
How did
covering a
that get
hole.
there? Last I remember, the seagull had pecked a hole in the duck. Weird.
Probably Cortez fixing the duck.
Let's take the band-aid off. Just for fun. Maybe we'll need it later. You never know.
Yeah, along with that monkey's eye or whatever.
Yeah. This stuff is very useful, you know. As an adventure game protagonist. You just never know when you're gonna need it.
Is all this shit in your back pocket?
Yeah. It's all back there. So to get to the old theater that still shows like film movies or whatever, that's where Cortez is. We're gonna have to go somewhere on the subway. And before we get on the subway though, we'll look at this.
There's a high voltage cable running parallel with the rail, and something's gotten stuck between them. It looks like a large iron key.
An iron key, you say? That sounds pretty useful. So maybe we'll take the clamp, combine it with the clothesline that we got, make a clamp clothesline, See, it's got the thing attached to it, kind of. I don't see how it's really attached, but
It's got a clothesline tied to it.
it's tied there, apparently. Okay. And then let's look at the rubber ducky again.
It's the thing you use for inflating the duck. What's it called? Hose? I don't know.
Let's inflate the duck.
Thought it had a hole in it.
You'll notice that it's
Oh,
hissing.
shit.
Yeah, we have to hurry here. You can take it, combine it with the clamp clothesline. We got this contraption here. Oh, I should probably hurry. Take this. Use it on
When
the.
I was a wee lass,
on the key.
I tried fishing a couple of times in the pond
see
behind my
now.
house. Never caught anything. I hope my luck's improved.
I guess we're doing this because it's insulated with rubber, you know, so that's why it's so
Yeah.
useful.
And the more air goes out on the duck, the clamp starts to close.
Right.
It's a pretty cool catch.
Very. Yeah, I'm a ninja.
So we got this thing. It's a key. It's an iron key,
It's a large iron key.
but
What
not.
happened to our clamp duck rope clothesline?
Oh, we just threw that shit away. It's useless now. Don't worry about it. But it's a key. It's not the key that you might expect when you hear the word key, but you know, it's a key to be used as a tool or something. I'm sure it'll come in handy.
What's the difference between buying a day pass and a week pass and a year pass or whatever?
I don't know. I think you have to buy the week just because that's like going to be the amount of time that you'll be using it in the game or whatever. So it's just like what April says that she'll need. So we need to go to Metro Circle, which is a new area. It's like downtown. It's kind of like Blade Runner City
Can you
or something.
believe this is the first thing I saw when I came to Newport?
Ecstasy.
Big city? Gotta love it. Metro Circle, gloriously decadent. I hear Bingo's planning to buy the whole thing, convert it into a theme park or something. I'll believe it when I see it.
I think Bingo is like Coke or something, like a huge company. Just like runs everything.
Yeah, you're gonna turn a whole city into a theme park? Okay.
Hey, it's the future. You never know. So we're walking down this street here. There's a club.
Popular place. Not my crowd, though. I think he's selling something. Counterfeit. Triple strength raptures, probably. Highly addictive and guaranteed to blow your mind. Literally.
How do you know all this?
She learned it in drug class, I guess, at Vava.
Art school?
Yeah. They have a, you know, they're. She's a kid. All the kids are talking about cool drugs like Rapture or whatever. There's a bomb.
This guy's the reason they invented the phrase hitting the bottle. And he's hitting it hard. Well, at least he's not doing Amethyst.
Hey, look, it's a theater. We already made it.
The Maltese Falcon. Oh, yeah! I remember this one. It's a Disney cartoon with a falcon who, goes looking for a black cauldron. It's got singing mice in it, I think. I mean, don't they all?
I don't know if that's accurate. I know there's a
Casablanca.
there's a movie called The Black Cauldron by Disney, but I don't know if the Maltese Falcon also had a black cauldron.
Casablanca. That's with John Wayne and Katharine
I
Hepburn.
don't think it does
think.
either.
They play a married couple who adopt a baby leopard during World War II. It's a timeless classic.
Alright, that sounds wrong.
Oh yeah, that's totally right, bro. Damn, spot on.
I don't think she's actually a movie buff.
A Welsh ghost story, written and directed by Ragnar Tornquist. I saw that. It's a classic.
Ragnar Tornquist is the designer of this game, so little
Women in dire
inside
need of medical
joke.
attention. I thought that was a porno, but I guess it's just an artsy foreign flick. As long as they speak French, it can't be smut.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Bergman Festival at the Mercury Theater. Opens August 1st, 2209. That's on Tuesday. Sounds interesting. Maybe I'll go.
What is with this creepy fucking dude sweeping in the front?
He's a fat guy.
Yo, that's racist, bro.
That's
This
pretty
guy
fucked
looks
up.
like he works at the theater.
Looks like he works here.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I guess because he's
Weird
sweeping.
fat people like movies.
Well, I guess he's sweeping, right? Like he's sweeping up, in front of the theater. I guess he probably is a janitor or something. Let's talk to him.
Excuse me.
Yes, Oh,
Is he a
gee,
robot?
Hold
What?
on there 1 second.
There's a
lady.
sign.
Dang
Oh.
marquee, light up! Good. Now stay that way, you hear?
Do you work at the theater?
Yes,
No.
I'm Freddie. Freddie Mellon. My mama, Mrs. Dottie Mellon, she owns the theater. Yep, I reckon she does, She owns it, and she be running it by her own self like a real proprietor. I reckon I help out some, of course, yep.
And what do you do, sir?
I'm the usher. And I also takes care of sweeping and cleaning up after the show. My mama, Mrs. Dottie Mellon, she say she reckon I'm a regular jack of all trades. I'll tell you what, I think she's right about that,
Okay.
No, thank you.
Yeah, I could do without this guy's
You know a man called Cortez?
accent.
I reckon my mama, Mrs.
can't
Dottie
say as I
Mellon, ding
does,
down there
lady.
down on here. And I reckon I'll tell
Never
you
met
what.
him.
Look here, look,
Now.
listen.
I reckon I'd like to get on with my sweeping,
But I'm supposed to meet him here. Are you sure you don't know him?
Look, lady, I reckon you should just mind your own bee's knees and get. I told you, I ain't seen Cortez today.
You said you didn't know Cortez.
Oh,
I
fuck
reckon
out,
I
logic.
don't know nobody by that name, so
Damn,
I
that was
tell
a
you
logic
what,
burn, bro.
I know.
I'd mighty appreciate it if you'd stop bothering me and let me get on with my work. Jesus, Mary, and baby Joseph. I reckon the whole dang world wants to find Cortez today.
Is the theater open?
Thanks anyway.
I don't want to talk to him.
Yes,
I reckon the
I'll tell you
theater
what.
is
you go on now and let Freddie Mellon do his sweeping before his mama, Mrs. Dottie Mellon, get all pissed off.
Thank you, Freddie Mellon. Let's talk to this guy. He's conspicuous.
That guy's so conspicuous, he's gotta be a cop on a stakeout assignment.
Yes, say that right in front of his face.
Inches from his face.
Hi there, having fun?
Didn't
I
your mother
reckon
teach
I
you
am
how to
having
be
fun.
strangers?
Same voice actor.
She never mentioned anything about that.
She should have. Now get lost.
Oh, damn.
Are you on the job?
On the job? What do you mean, on the job?
You know, an assignment, stakeout, undercover operation.
I suggest you get the hell out of here now, man, before things get ugly.
Was that a threat? Are you threatening me?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Hello again.
Let's talk to him again.
Christ, don't you ever quit. What is it now?
Why are you just like a cop?
Why are you dressed like a cop?
What do you mean, why am I dressed like a... Hey, wait a second. What's it to you?
Just trying to do my bit for the boys in blue, sir. You look like a cop, so if you're on a stakeout or something, you should try to blend in a little more. Go native.
Yeah, how?
Yeah, wear a fucking
don't
white
know.
beater and
That trench
gray
coat.
pants.
Yeah, there you
Sorta
go.
gives it away. Perhaps a pair of blue jeans and one of those I'm with stupid t-shirts might help.
Hold on. Let me get this down right. Hey, wait a second. What am I doing? Who the hell do you think you are?
Yeah, what am I
And
doing?
a fashion consultant?
Is that supposed to be funny, ma'am? Are you a comedian or something? Because I'm not laughing. I'm not even smiling, am I? Now get your ass out of here and don't bother me again.
Is that a threat?
Damn right it's a threat.
Let's talk to him one more time.
Hello again.
Christ, don't you ever quit. What is
Is
it
he gonna
now?
trade clothes with you or
Don't
something
you
so
get
you
tired
can
of
get
hanging
into
around
the
here all day
Mercury?
long?
Oh yeah, yeah. That'd be
No,
cool.
ma'am.
So you're completely fine. There's nothing you'd want.
That's right.
Nothing at all?
Nothing at all.
Not even a bite to eat?
Just had a full lunch, ma'am. Thanks for asking.
So you just had lunch.
That's right. At Cool Cow.
What did you have?
A triple whammy cow patty with a side order of grease onions and a large bingo cola.
Grease
No ice.
onions.
What about
It's
fries?
delicious.
And a double order of cheese and fried taters, yeah. Tastiest damn fries you're ever likely to find. Soaking in melted goat cheese.
And you had this when?
About an hour ago.
And you don't feel, the urge to go?
No, ma'am, no. My bowels are genetically enhanced and require only perfunctory attention.
The burger filled you up good? You don't have the munchies?
Well, now you mention it, I have a craving for sweets. I didn't have time for my usual Cool Cow strawberry pie with whipped cream, chocolate sauce, and a scoop of ice cream. Wait a second. What am I telling you all this for? Who the hell are you anyway? Hey, get out of here, ma'am. Right this minute or else...
Is this a threat?
Is that a
I
threat?
think that was a threat.
A very serious one, ma'am.
All right. I think I get the picture. So we can't mess with this fuse box, which is connected to the sign up here, because he's standing next to it. If we try to mess with it, he's gonna tell us not to do stuff.
Hey, keep your hands to yourself. That's city property, ma'am.
So, we gotta get him to leave. So we can. There's a trash can
Just
here.
trash.
Push it out of the way.
Lady, don't you keep playing with that thing now, you hear? Leave it be.
And then there's ooze down here,
Green ooze.
Ooh.
just steaming off the street. So let's get some candy, because he did say he could use some dessert or whatever. We got candy. Let's rub it in the ooze.
What the fuck?
So now we have stinky candy.
Stinky candy.
It's a piece of candy soaking in green ooze. Gross.
Let's eat it.
I'm not completely
Ugh.
mad.
Just kidding.
It's soaking in green ooze and it smells like kerosene.
Okay, fine. We'll just take it and we'll give it to the cop as a prank. It'll be just a
Would you
prank.
like a candy?
Hey, yeah.
It's a prank,
Gotta hit the
bro.
spot.
And then what, he has to
hell?
shit?
That taste. Sickening. I feel kinda... Christ.
He spit it at Freddie Mellon.
Hey, what the hell do you think you're doing? Did you just throw a rock at my head? Now, I tell you what, you shouldn't have done that. I reckon that was a bad mistake.
Fuck him up, Freddie.
What the hell?
Look how he's running. It's weird.
Well, that was fucked up, bro.
No, it's fine.
You should have seen him run, lady. I reckon I ain't never seen nobody run that fast. And he was clutching at his buttocks like he had the runs or something. he even lost his stupid old hat in the gutter. I ain't never seen anything that funny in a while.
Have you looked in the mirror? Hey. Whoa, got him.
Damn, dude, you're brutal. Freddie Mellon never knew what was coming when you said that.
You're
It's
actually
that
getting
detective
his
guy's
hat.
hat.
Let's get his
He must
hat.
have
Why
lost
not?
it running away from Freddie Mellon.
Freddie Mellon.
Why? Yeah, why is Freddie Mellon in quotes?
I don't know. Let's take his hat though. Maybe it'll come in useful.
Do you doubt that's his real name?
I'm not so sure myself.
It's that detective guy's hat.
Oh damn, they got some jams going in the club.
Yeah, not my type of crowd, bro.
Okay, if you say so, April. So we got the hat. And so now we can get to the fuse box.
Because Freddie Mellon doesn't care if you fuck with that shit.
I mean, apparently not. It's strange, but you know, hey, whatever.
Hey lady, I reckon you don't mess with that there darn fuse box. It's public property and such.
Damn, you sound just like it.
It's some kind of keyhole.
So there's a lock on it.
Oh shit, you have a key, bro.
We do have a key.
But is the high voltage sign upside down or right side up?
That's a good question. We'll never know. So we need to fix this wire here, I guess. We have a work glove.
It's a rubber glove, but it's pretty useless with that big hole in it.
I mean, I feel like you could probably use it just fine because the hole's in the palm. You just use your fingers to do whatever you need to do. But you know, hey.
Band-aid?
Yeah, we do use the band-aid. Or actually, we need to take the band-aid first on this thing. So, patch up our glove, and then we can touch it.
Ding dang darn marquee.
Light up!
Dang, Marquis, light up!
Hit it harder. Faster, harder.
Hell,
He's not even
Don't
hitting the part
fit
that
on
went
me
out.
now.
No.
I'm going to have to fix that sign proper this time round, I just need me a ladder and some tools from the basement.
The
Who's he
basement.
talking to?
I guess no one in particular.
Just revealing his plans to everybody.
Yeah, anybody within earshot, you know, they know what he's up to now. Just for convenience sake. Okay, he's done. So let's go, let's go back there.
Oh, you're following him, what?
Yeah, I guess we're just trying to get back into this back alley for some reason. We're trying to get in the theater.
Yeah, why don't you just sneak into the front?
I mean, yeah, I guess it's locked or something. Maybe we don't want to break in. We're gonna try to devise a way to get in through the fire door. So we got some garbage here.
When's the last time somebody picked up the garbage? Smells like moldy caramel popcorn and bingo cherry cola. Disgusting.
That is disgusting.
Yeah, have you seen where you live, bruh? Jeez.
It's a mountain of garbage.
Yeah, you're one to talk, April.
Yeah. There's a shadow on the wall.
It reminds
Looks like
me
a
of something.
dude holding a gun.
It
I just
does.
can't put my finger on it. I feel an uncontrollable urge to raise my
Oh.
hands.
Yeah. That is what we're going for here.
The shadow's being cast by those garbage bags.
So, we can create a diversion with some of our things that we have. We're gonna take the fedora. Brown needs a fedora. And we're gonna put it on this thing to complete part of the illusion. And we also are going to take our monkey and actually, do we have to wind him up first? I can't remember. We just take him and use him, I think.
Hey, you! Yeah, you! Hands up! Spread your legs and do the monkey.
And we're gonna set a fire in a trash can.
This would probably work a lot better if I opened the can first.
Oh, sorry.
Damn!
Then what next? Plant a bomb in the theater?
Blow up the wall, walk inside, and then we'll get in.
All right, somebody's coming.
Hands up! Spread your legs and do the monkey.
Hell blazes, we got us a fire.
Whoa, that's a big roaring fire there.
Where's that voice
Just
coming
put out.
from?
Yeah, you!
Show yourself.
Hands up! Spread your legs and do
All right
the
there, mister.
monkey.
Just don't you fire that gun now, you hear? I'm sorry I chased you earlier. Freddy will do the monkey for you right now if that's what you want, He'll do the monkey until you ask him to stop, I reckon,
Yeah, you! Hands up! Spread your legs and do the monkey.
That's the monkey.
He's doing the monkey.
And you just walk right past it.
Yeah. So that's a pretty cool little sequence, if I do say so myself.
Sooner or later.
Cortez.
There,
Oh, fuck.
there he
No way
is.
out of
Let's
it.
go talk to him.
Did you know that? There's no way out of Victor Hotel. All exits they just lead back inside.
You have no idea what I went through to find you. First,
You like movies?
Just not
sure, who doesn't? Wait a second. I was trying to tell you that...
I don't much like modern movies myself. They're either too loud and expensive or too obscure and self-indulgent. But old movies, really old movies, have a charm and simplicity that appeals to me.
Listen, please don't interrupt me again. It's starting to piss me off.
But I have never interrupted you, unless I've had
Oh,
something important
damn.
to say. But go ahead. What is it you wanted to talk about?
Why did you make me search all over the city for you?
Search for me? I've been here for hours, señorita. I haven't moved. The question ought to be, what made you go out of your way to find me?
I had nothing better to do.
I had nothing better to do.
Yeah.
A beautiful girl like yourself always has something better to do. I apologize for inconveniencing you
What's
today,
that supposed to mean?
but
I don't
I
know.
had to disappear for a little while.
Does it have anything to do with the cop that was staking this place out?
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
so it was a good thing I didn't stick my head out the door to look for you then, no?
He's gone now. Are you in some kind of trouble with the police? Wait, don't tell me. Immigration.
Oh, it's fucked up.
No, señorita.
Yo, that's racist,
Not the
bro.
police.
Can't
There
believe
are
she just said
bigger
that.
players than the police.
I don't want to know. I'm not getting mixed up with the mob or gangs or anything like that.
There's not much you want to be mixed up in at all, is there?
My life's complicated enough as it is, Mr. Cortez. I don't even know what I'm doing here.
That's Senor Cortez.
Answers. You want, you need answers.
You keep telling me that, but you never give me any answers. Just more questions. Like, who's out to get you? What's going on with me? How come you know so much about me?
When I came here,
I plan to answer all your questions today, April.
now,
By the time you go to sleep tonight, your world will have changed,
not in here.
and nothing will ever be the same.
That doesn't sound
You're
creepy.
just being cryptic again. It's like soap opera sex. Lots of boring dialogue, and when they finally go to bed, everything's dark and covered by blankets.
You want the full Monty then?
Sooner or later.
Come with me. Come outside.
There's no way out of
No
here.
more talk.
Did you know that?
I will show you the
No way out
truth.
of Picture Hotel. All exits just... They just lead back inside.
This is probably as good a place as any. At least there's no one around to see, except rats.
To see what?
Stand back, señorita.
What for? What are you doing?
Why, Alice? I'm sending you through the looking glass.
Oh, is that what they call it now?
Apparently.
What? What is that? Please tell me it's a hologram.
It's a mirror to reflect your dreams.
I don't see anything, just light.
Oh, you have to step through.
Step through that? Oh no, I don't think so.
This is the moment of decision, April. All time, past and present, revolves around this moment. The destiny of worlds is in your hands. But you must make the choice on your own. La vida es corta. You must decide how to live it best.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll do it.
All right. I'll do it.
Vamos. Enter the light.
What
Don't
says?
say that. It
What
sounds
happens
too
if you say
ominous.
no?
Just
I'm guessing nothing happens until you say yes, probably.
You're about to take the first step on the longest
Okay,
journey
that's your
of your
choice.
life.
But I'm not leaving until you say
But don't
yes.
Come back when you're ready, and
I'll
then
be
just
waiting right here.
do nothing until.
I must be insane to do this.
Yes, it's pretty much a given.
Okay. I'm gonna go inside. Wait, I'm gonna save it first, just in case. Just in case there's like monsters in there. Okay.
You left your monkey behind.
It's fine, we'll leave it there.
Oh, I almost forgot. When you're ready to come
monkey.
back, pay a
Oh.
visit to a friend of mine called Westhouse, Brian Westhouse.
What if I go to Ryan Easthouse? Like,
His arch rival.
sent to the fucking abyss or something?
Yeah. Oh. I won't send you home, I'm gonna send you to hell.
Why is her face pink and her arms are yellow, bruh?
I don't know.
It's great skin tone matching.
Cortez kind of looks like Seaman from that Dreamcast game, Seaman.
Oh,
Vaya con Dios, child. And may the balance protect you.
Cortez? Cortez! I have a bad feeling about this. Wait, what was the name Cortez told me to remember? Westhouse? Ryan Westhouse? I think that was it. Cortez said to look him up when I wanted to go home. Well, I want to go home now.
that's such a lame, normal name for being teleported to some fantasy world.
I know, yeah. You think it would be like, you know, Gooble Gobble the Wizard or something.
Well, that's a pretty normal name too, bro.
Yeah, I guess I should
Need to be more creative than that.
The
think
shutters are closed.
harder about
but
it.
It's daylight outside.
Okay. Pretty cool murals and shit. Nice column. What's this? It's nothing. There's a guy.
He looks like some kind of priest. Quaint.
Oh.
And they go with the general decor of the place. Oil lamps, or whatever their magical equivalent may be called. The doors are closed. Enormous satin drapes.
You're just saying this all behind this dude. What's up?
Hi.
Et tu? Emile, tu vas?
I don't
Your
understand.
mom too, bro.
I don't understand.
Oh, you didn't understand that, bro?
Acus
No.
darcayan paras.
Wow.
Inomalante candra. Ton maris. Ore tiesiton.
He's speaking that language from Pyre.
Oh yeah. No, or listen. Let's just keep listening.
Aku kandi. Good. Niranton al voce. Sank al coda magic. Torante. Salhe. Naven. All tongue.
Let's keep listening.
Al orta I beginning. Parasimtin you. You have tiesa I magic I Sara. I the knowledge. Aritua ya I tue by generations e umani. Knowledge of all tongue.
Let's listen.
Now you have allowed the magic to enter your heart and the knowledge of all tongue, ever present but dormant, to guide your ears and your tongue.
I understand you. You speak English? Why didn't you just tell me straight away?
No, child. I do not speak English. I speak Naven, all tongue, the common language of Arcadia.
Arcadia? Wait a second. How did I get here? What is this place, and who the hell are you?
Oh, my manners have abandoned me yet again. I'm afraid my preoccupation with ancient texts and the company of my fellow fathers have left me unequipped.
Why are these
with the
mystical
grace of
people so
social
polite?
intercourse.
No, I guess it's good that they are, because we're sure
That I have
shit
been
not
rude.
polite.
My name, dear child, is Tobias Grensret, and I am the Vestrum of the Sentinel, the Order of the Balance.
And
We
Sandalwood
are
was
the
also polite.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I'm April. April Ryan.
I take it this is your first shift, your first passage through the divide?
I have no idea what you're talking about, but I guess this is my first shift.
Then I will explain everything. Someone must. You are without guidance, without a mentor?
Mentor? There's this guy Cortez. He assisted me, told me about magic and truth and dreams and portals. Crazy stuff. Well, it seemed crazy at the time, although now I don't.
Cortez? Ah, yes, Cortez. Very good, very good. Then come, let us proceed. Let me show you Mercuria, the grandest city of all ages.
Okay.
But is it better than Newport, Venice?
I mean, that was a pretty pogger city, if I do say so myself. But maybe this one's really good too.
Damn, slow motherfucker.
Ah, my eyes.
Whoa. Oh shit, bro. Oh damn.
Damn, this shit crazy.
Explore Marcuria, April. See the sights, meet the people, and then, when you are ready, return to the temple. I will answer whatever questions you may have then.
Okay. What if I don't do that and just talk to you again?
Bro, I wanted to learn about Arcadia and its inhabitants.
Oh yeah. Well, don't worry. We'll get there. Let's see what she wrote in the diary.
Something about paycheck.
Let's see. In Arcadia, is it still Saturday? Do they even have Saturdays here? She's wondering why she's not going crazier. Magic. I've written more on the next page.
Make that mental note to yourself.
Yeah. Looking for Brian Westhouse. Blah blah blah. Okay, whatever. Sounds good. Let's talk to this guy some more. Let's get ready for a nice fat lore drop.
Battle? Oh.
Excuse me, Mr. Tobias?
Vestrum Tobias?
Tobias.
Yeah.
Just call me Tobias, please. I require no ceremony from a distinguished guest such as yourself. Did you enjoy the sights?
I don't know. I'm overwhelmed. Walking around out there, seeing with my own two eyes things that
yes,
can't
reader.
possibly exist. I kept thinking, it's all a dream. I'll wake up at any moment now and everything will return to normal. But then I realized, I'm still here. It's real. I can touch it. I can smell it. And you know what? It doesn't make sense. Nothing makes sense here. Magic, alien creatures, parallel worlds. I don't believe in those things. I don't believe in fairy tales.
In your world, in Stark, there is no room for magic. That is, and always has been, the curse of science, the fallibility of logic and order. They leave no room for the imagination. If it does not fit into the narrow perception of the laws of nature that your world adheres to, it's a fairy tale. But then, magic has its downsides too. It's unpredictable. It invites chaos. It puts the balance in peril in a way that science alone never could.
I keep hearing about the balance and about Stark and Arcadia and...
Hey, Nightbot left your chat.
This is probably going to sound strange to you, but I'm clueless. I have no idea what this place is or what I'm doing here or...
Nightbot's like, fuck
All I
this
know
shit,
is
man.
that something strange is
He's
happening.
bored.
In my world, I guess. I had dreams, and the dreams felt so real, and then things started happening in real life too.
Felt betrayed when you skipped over all of Arcadia.
Happened, and
I think I will begin at the very beginning. I believe that is why you were sent here, to learn, to understand, to see for yourself. Like you said, you cannot believe in this place. Well, you will. After you have learned the truth, you will. Come with me, and I will tell you the story of Earth as your books never have.
Does this game have any
And when
notable
your
voice
eyes and
actors?
ears are open to the truth,
I don't
perhaps
think
your
so.
mind
Not that I
will
know
follow.
of.
We can only hope. Come. This is the true story of the balance, as observed by the Sentinel, the Order of the Balance, the Fathers. The Sentinel
sexist.
Minstrom committed this story to the pages of the scriptures.
Why they gotta be the
and to
fathers?
these temple walls thousands of years ago, so that coming generations could learn and understand their past and their future. The wall paintings we are looking at became known as the murals of the balance. And it is through these images that I will recount our common history to you, April Ryan.
David Serlin would be
The
a fan
story
of this
begins
magic
at
world.
here, with this
That's good.
mural.
It's a good joke.
Ages ago
So much
and
balance.
ages
I know.
Every frame is
The
filled
Earth
with
was
balance.
Oh yeah.
and magic and science existed
balance,
side by
dude.
side in nature and in all people.
It's like poetry, so that they
There
balance.
was
Yeah, yeah.
and there was harmony.
you're saying there was just one world then?
One world,
one Earth. Magic and science in balance with each other, within each and every living creature. The power to make the stars dance and to create life itself was within our grasp. But then, humankind began to exploit this divine power of two, and they saw fit to use it for their own selfish purposes. The balance
You
of
don't
the
need to keep
cosmos
waving your
was
arms and your
impeccable.
staff, bruh. Damn.
I keep thinking he's gonna like hit the mural with his staff and say like, "Look here, look at this."
Unless something was done, unless man was humble and learned to fear the power he wrought over cosmos.
Yeah, great
the
terrified
twilight of
dude at the
chaos would
bottom.
fall apart. It had happened before, in distant times and on distant worlds, and it would happen again. And every man, woman, and child of every people and every race would be devoured by the coming apocalypse. We were given a visitation then. The Drag Kin, having lived among us for untold generations, rose to offer their guidance and assistance in preserving the balance on our world.
Oh, whoops. My bad. Damn, bruh.
The Drag? I think I've heard that name before.
Drag Kin, Draken, Dragons, whichever name they go by, they remain the eternal servants and custodians of the balance. There were 4 of them here on Earth, and of the 4, one who would found the order of the balance, the Sentinel. The first Minstrum were instructed that magic and science would have to be separated
balance these
before the
fucking
balance
nuts, bro.
collapsed and brought untold disaster.
I got something you can balance right here.
Earth would have to be split in 2 equal parts. Arcadia and Stark. Magic and science. Chaos and order. The first Sentinel
Fuck
were
the
counted
science
13.
mean. It's just the science
6
that's one
scientists, 6 magicians,
super body of all
and one who was
scientific
between. The Drag
work.
King.
What?
Listen, we don't have science here in
Our
Arcadia.
custodian,
It doesn't
our
exist.
learned guide.
There's no physics or
Both
anything here.
magic and science were needed
If I went to
perform this
Arcadia and
most
studied
difficult of tasks.
the fauna
split
there,
a world
I'd be
in
doing
two,
science and
to
magic
create
world with the
2
Yeah.
worlds
fucking
from
world
one.
implode or some shit.
Yeah, you get burned at the
Wasn't
stake. I'm
the
sure.
use of that
Pretty
kind of
sure.
power dangerous to the balance?
Yes, and so for this purpose, they built a tower to channel their powers and focus them on the divide that they would create. The kin had brought a disc with them, a disc forged in the fire of their world.
Yeah, it's my fucking
Placed at the
mixtape,
base
bro.
of the tower and the epicenter of the divide, the disc and the tower would become one, a conduit for the flow of magic and science.
Yeah, science, you know,
At
it
the
just
appointed
flows,
hour,
man. It's
the
like
13 came to the tower.
you
and
go to
with them a
NASA and they
woman
all the
whose
people there
destiny
have
was
these like
decided by the
bright
purpose to
green
which she had
auras
been
of
born.
science around them.
Yeah, yeah.
She
And they're just
would
like
be the first
they're all like
guardian,
doing like chanting
the
and
human
like
protector of the
you know,
balance, who would
like
stay
they have
in
prayer.
the
They have
tower
like
for
prayer
1,000
hands. They're just
years
like,
to watch over the
"Oh,
two
almighty
worlds and to ensure
science."
that the flows
They
of
pray to
magic and
science for
were
strength
always
in their research.
That's right.
And so the ritual began. One world was to become 2, separated by the balance, and each world visible to the other only by way of dreams. Who was ushered into which world was not an arbitrary choice, nor one taken lightly. For the magical creatures, the choice was simple. They had to go to Arcadia. Their kind would not survive in Stark.
Wonder what Cortez
But
is
for
doing.
others, families were
Yeah,
torn
I'm not
apart,
sure.
lovers
Think he went
separated,
back
and
to his
friends
movie.
lost for all
It's
eternity.
possible. I mean, I wouldn't expect him to just sit there in the
Encircled
alley
by
the whole time.
12 and the one who would be guardian. The disc at the base of the tower began
Maybe he got
to
a snack
spin faster
at
and
Freddie
faster
Mellon's concession
as
stand.
more and more power flowed through it until it was
I
a blur.
reckon this here is your popcorn
Darkness enveloped
medium.
the tower.
Just
but
like
the
you
disc
ordered, I
glowed
reckon.
brighter and
Ugh.
brighter.
You got some
Reality
whoppers. You can
turned.
put them in your
And
in
one
your
moment,
popcorn and
A
make
new reality had
popcorn.
been created, and
Popcorn.
2 new worlds born. In the tower there was
Yeah,
silence.
but then they'd be all melted
original
and shit.
disc
It'd be
had
disgusting.
disappeared.
Yeah.
And in its
Well, it'd be
place
fucking
was a
messy.
smaller
Yeah.
counterpart, a similar yet different disc. Around and outside the tower, the world looked different.
What if they had like
They were now
a
between
popcorn
Stark
flavoring
and
that was
Arcadia,
chocolate?
between reality
Just
and
like
dreaming.
chocolate,
This was
like-
the realm
like
of the balance
chocolate
and of the Guardian,
flavored
and it would be
popcorn
her home for
kernels,
the next
you mean?
1,000 years.
No, like you know how
The
they
one who
have
was
those
king picked up the disc and
white
said,
cheddar popcorn
"This
powder
disc is
Uh-huh.
a counterpart
and
to the
pickle
original
powder.
disc,
They just
which
got
has now
chocolate powder
become
to sprinkle
this
on your
realm.
Oh,
popcorn.
like
And the
just
key to
brown
which
ass
has been
powder,
split
just like
and
sprinkle over
divided
it.
in 4.
Yeah.
So you get the sweet and
The
salty
key
at the
is the
same
disc,
time.
and the disc is this realm. This
Just like
mystified
dry
world.
cocoa
And the
powder.
one who was king continued. Know only this: the Guardian's realm cannot be broken unless the disc is broken. But nor can it be repaired without the disc being repaired. The 4 pieces, that is the key, will be given to the 6 of you who are to be taken to Arcadia for safekeeping.
What candy do you get
Yet
at
the
movie
key will
theaters
never
usually?
be complete.
I mean,
Without the precious stones that adorn
it's been a
each
while since I
piece,
got some, but
I will keep
I would
watch,
say
and my fellow kin, the
snow
3
caps, which are like the little chocolates
Should
that have the
day
white
come when this realm
sprinkles
must be
on top.
repaired,
Those are pretty good.
or the worlds reunited, and that day will come.
I always
You will
like
assemble the
the
disc, and the kin
cookie
will
dough
come
things
together
covered
one
in
last
chocolate.
time.
I don't even know if I've
With
seen
that,
those.
6 of the
They sound good.
13 went to Arcadia.
yeah.
and
I think
6
they
to
were
Stark,
only available in
and the one
theaters
who
or
would be
something.
guardian
I would
ascended
never
to
see
the
them at
throne.
stores, only at a movie
Witness the
theater.
mural, where her dreams and hopes,
Because
her
you know
very
you got
soul were
M&Ms and
locked away in the
Twizzlers and
disc.
shit,
Sure.
but you can buy that at the store.
Yeah.
The surface of the
Fuck yeah.
balance.
Yeah.
These traits were nothing but barriers.
Cookie dough is some rare shit,
Through
bro.
new
That is. It sounds pretty
The
good.
imbalance between the worlds was as clear as the stars themselves to the Guardian. And with one thought, she channeled chaos from Arcadia and logic from
Holy
Stark
shit,
into
bro.
the
Oh my
disc,
god, is
and
this
redistributed
Kataif?
the power wherever it was
Yeah, I
needed.
did tell you this was a
new
lore draw.
era had begun. The era of the
Damn, I
Guardian.
haven't even been listening to like any of it. And
After
I
they left
feel
the
like I
tower,
understand it though.
2 of the Drakon
Yeah,
went
it's
to
not too.
Stark. The other
I,
2
he really
to
shouldn't be
Arcadia.
explaining it this heavy.
The 6 who came to each world started what is now known as the Sentinel,
The
Order of the
Draken.
So
Balance.
there's Drakkin and they're
But while in
dragons.
Arcadia the Sentinel thrived,
And,
in Stark they did not. In
there's
Stark,
Arcadia
the
and
memories
Stark.
of
Yeah,
magic
the
and
longest story.
balance could not survive in the face of the new reality of natural laws of logic and,
And
of
there's a
science.
disc and a
Yeah, there's a disc.
And soon,
thing.
very soon,
And it's
Arcadia
been.
You have to repair
became
the disc.
nothing
Wow,
more
okay,
than
we get
legend.
it.
Yeah. It's pretty much it.
Tales of fairies to recount to impressionable children, and stories to frighten and entertain around a fire. And while dreams still brought sights and sounds of
And
Arcadia
April
to
hasn't said
those
a word.
asleep in Stark,
How long?
they were
There's gonna be a
discovered
response
mere
like, "Can you
dreams
repeat
and
that?"
nothing more.
So that's it? We forgot about our past and about
Do
Arcadia?
you need me to repeat
And that's the way
something?
things
Yes or
are?
no?
And what's wrong with that? And why does magic from Arcadia seem to have begun leaking through to Stark?
That is another long story. But I can tell that you are tired of stories, and so I shall.
I am
be
tired of
brief.
stories.
As I told you, while in Arcadia, the Sentinel grew in numbers and in strength. In Stark, while flourishing for a brief time, they were soon diminished and powerless. Some of the Stark Sentinel did not take kindly to this, and they berated the Arcadian
This is definitely
Sentinel
the time
for
to
their
read
politics
donations.
and
Let's
The
see, we
Stark
got
Sentinel
one
wanted
here
people
from
to work
Mike Hawk.
towards
Oh shit, not again.
reunification, while their brothers did not. So the inevitable soon came to pass, and the Stark Sentinel parted ways with their Arcadian brothers and named themselves the Vanguard. And while at
The
first their
Arcadian
philosophy
brothers?
was not so different from ours, over the years it changed radically. The Vanguard wanted the divide torn down, the worlds reunited, and the return to what they called the Glorious Ages, when humankind could control the forces of cosmos. But first they needed their own servant in charge of the balance, their own guardian.
The Ballons.
Now, every 1,000 years, a new guardian took the place of the old one, because no one can be separated from their souls for any longer than 1,000 years. Every 1,000
Oh, of
years, a
course,
new
duh.
guardian was born.
Yeah.
Who didn't know
The
that?
balance
It's very
was like
simple
the seed
stuff.
from which a new fruit grew. But now,
Oh,
it has
Nick
been
Teacup.
200 years
Hey, what's up? I
since
didn't
the
see your message in
previous
chat.
Guardian,
You probably said it a long
the
time ago.
Guardian, was to be replaced.
But hello.
Every new child born to the balance has been taken away by the Vanguard to be studied in an attempt to control them. In every instance so far, they have failed. But the 12th Guardian could wait no longer. Only a short time ago, the disc in the tower shattered, and the Guardian left his
Tower.
throne.
That's what it was.
The
Tower.
balance is now
Yeah.
untended, and we have yet to find a new Guardian. Unless we do so, the Vanguard may get their chance. And they may be able to place their own puppet on the throne.
Yeah,
to
yeah.
rule
This
the
guy's got a
balance
nice,
according to their
like
principles.
ASMR kind of voice
And
going
this we
on.
cannot allow. It will mean the end of Stark and Arcadia.
He does kind of
and the
sound a little
dawn
bit
of an
like
era of
Wolfred
chaos.
from Pyre, funnily enough.
He
How do you
does. He really does.
I understand the history. I can even accept it. But I don't
Do you?
understand why I'm here.
Yeah, yeah.
Cortez wants with me.
The balance is in peril, April.
Now we
The
will
Guardian
begin
has
your
abandoned
quiz
his
on the
tower.
history of
Disappeared.
Arcadia.
And there is no
How
one
many
to take
volts
his place.
can one
He must be
mitochondria
reinstated to protect the
produce
balance
or
until
whatever?
a new Guardian may be found.
And
about
what can
350.
I do? I'm nobody.
You got it.
I've just been having a lot of bad dreams.
You are a strong shifter. I have not seen your like in my lifetime.
A shifter?
Someone
Well, then why
capable
don't you
of
give her the
opening
staff,
doors
bruh?
between worlds.
You should be holding this staff, not
Portal
me.
between the realms of Stark and Arcadia.
Are you kidding? I didn't do anything. Cortez was the one who opened the shift, and he just waved his hands around in the air. I don't think I'd be capable of opening a portal even if I had a magic wand.
Only a shifter's own power can allow her to travel. No one else can do this for her. Cortez only channeled your power to aid you. He would not be able
A
to
shifter
step
just
through the
sounds like
shift
somebody
himself.
who moves stuff around
Even
in
if
the room.
that's true, I
Right.
don't have any control over
It's kind of a nondescript kind of name.
Not yet. But in time you will. How else do you intend to travel back to your world?
Is that what they were called in the
God,
Zero
I
Escape?
hadn't even
Shifters?
thought about
I
that
believe
yet.
so.
Can't you help me?
I'm afraid not. Even if I could shift, I would not be able to channel through you like Cortez did.
Don't shift too much
So,
or you'll
I'm on
activate
my
sticky keys.
That's a good.
If
Point.
you have any questions, I will.
Also,
do
look at
my
this
best to
staff
answer
and then the one he's holding.
But aside from that,
Uh-huh.
This one on the
yes.
wall looks just like
yes,
it.
you are.
That's so not cool.
No, it has been unseasonably
Is
warm.
there a connection?
I
If you
don't
don't
know, just
mind,
Noticed it.
I will return to my studies now. Thank you for listening to an old man and his long stories.
No, thank you. It's starting to make a little bit of sense now.
That is good news. Come see me again if you have any more questions.
No, we do not.
Okay. Finally, jeez. Let's get the heck out of here. All right, let's check out the town.
Yeah, what were you supposed to do that you skipped and went to Wolfred?
I mean, you can just you're free to like check out the town, basically. So, like we're gonna do that now. So
The whole fountain's been carved in one piece from a granite-like material. Very impressive.
we're just gonna go do it now instead of when he told us to. Let's go to the stalls. Did you need me to repeat that? Yes or no?
In a world without the screen, that's what passes for entertainment. And it's pretty darn good.
That's what passes for
Yeah.
entertainment. It's good. It's great. I love it.
Nobody else seems to be impressed.
Yeah, it's a pretty slow day here at the stalls.
That's a particularly sleazy-looking merchant. I wonder what he's selling.
Yeah, he looks like a fucking pimp.
He does.
Oh, he's got the 3 cups. Oh, man.
I wonder if that's supposed to be anybody in particular, or just any old head.
I don't know.
a sorry-looking bird.
Hey, you don't look too polished yourself, lady.
Oops, I didn't know you could talk.
Didn't look as if you could talk either.
It's a game of some kind.
Alright, let's talk to him.
Want to test your skill and perception with a game of cups? There are prizes to be won.
Mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
Time is money, so make it quick.
What do you know about Vestrum Tobias?
Vestron Tobias, eh? The High Priest of the Sentinel himself. Did you know they call themselves the Fathers? What a joke. When was the last time they did anything for us, the people? No. They are only interested in sticking with their outdated customs and keeping their secrets under lock. I'm getting more and more inclined to listen to these new
I bet this dude likes
the
science.
Vanguard.
Oh my god.
Their ideas appeal to me. They may be radical, but we're past due for a change. Only thing I don't wholly approve of is their alliance with the Tyrant. Filthy, dangerous people. But the Vanguard seem to have them under control, so I'm not too worried. I wish they wouldn't allow them into the city now.
Wow, fucking racist much, bro? Jeez.
Yeah.
How do you get along with your neighbor?
The maps merchant? We've faced each other for 6 years now, every single day, and he never speaks a word to me except to insult me. Nose high in the sky, calls me a charlatan, as if he's the guardian himself. You know, good oversized bag of wind?
Thanks.
Yeah, like,
How about a game of cups?
What can I win?
Well, there's coin, of course. Double your bet or choose from a wide variety of exotic prizes. Like this antique Domari canter from Gien. A superb replica
Oh,
of Mount
shit, one of
Tyranny
those?
cast
Yeah.
in pure solid iron. A
Damn.
magic walnut from the once glorious island kingdom of Ansiel. And this, unique bird. Get me out of here! Keep your beak shut, you scraggly piece of... And he talks! Great for feasts and for the amusement of infants. He's our top prize, a real keeper.
How do I play?
You put your coin down on the table. I put a cup on top of it and shuffled it around with the other 2 cups. And all you have to do is guess which one hides your coin.
I guess
And
this is
remember,
what happens
no
when you don't have
magic
science
used
in your
and none
world.
allowed.
You
This
resort to
amulet
playing
right here will light
cups.
up
I guess
if
you're
you
right,
use
yeah.
magic. Then you'll be banned.
and
For
watching
life.
women dance. You have no video game.
Damn, what a sad existence.
Okay, let's go.
Just place your bet.
You don't have a coin though.
Investment on the table, and the game will begin.
You're right.
Put that thumbtack down.
I guess he probably wouldn't take our cash card.
Ring.
He probably wouldn't take that either. Plus it's like sentimental or something, so whatever.
My intuition tells me
Maps!
that he sells maps.
Okay. Let's talk to him.
Maps, I got maps. Can I interest you in a map, miss? Top-notch, hand-drawn in quality ink by skilled sunwriters. Ain't no better
Isn't
in all the
cartography like a
Northlands.
science though?
Probably. Yeah.
How much are your maps?
Wow, what a magical place.
Depends, miss. I got a very nice one here of the border mountains for only 6 parons, fresh from the quill of a sunrider. Maps, get your maps here.
Do you sell maps of the city?
Can't help you there, miss. The Guild of Tourism has monopoly on city maps. I can tell you're not from around here, or you'd know that.
Guild
Got
of
tons of
Tourism.
maps of all the Northlands, though, from the city of Tyron to the Bay of Fire. Maps!
Where can I find the Guild of Tourism?
They're closed for the holidays.
Sure, that makes sense. Mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
Yes, maps?
Yeah, what fucking holidays going on?
Do you know Vestrum Tobias?
Everyone knows Vestrum Tobias, girl. He's been an important part of this city for as long as I can remember.
What can you tell me about him?
The Vestrum is an honorable man, but a conservative one, and I don't know if he still has the best interests of the people at heart. Sometimes I think he worries too much about custom. The Sentinel have been our so-called protectors and keepers of the balance for so long we don't even think of it anymore. But now that the Vanguard are introducing a new way of thinking, new philosophies, I'm afraid the Sentinel will find their power diminish before too long. Their resistance to change will be their downfall. Mark my words, their downfall for certain. And Tobias, honorable man that he is, will be remembered as the captain who went down with his ship.
Maps, get your fucking map.
I was expecting that to be the last
How do you get
one.
along with your neighbors?
The Cubs handler? Stay
Gotta
away
hustle
from
with
him,
Max,
miss.
bro.
He takes great joy in robbing people's
Cubs handler.
purses. You can't beat him, not without magic. And he doesn't
can
allow
handle
magic
mode.
at his table.
How would he know if I did use magic?
Oh, he's got one of those blasted talismans. They're always digging up magical artifacts in Shagagriel, and they sell them to dogs like him for a silver coin or two. Get a proper job, you son of a mole!
Oh, damn, you did not just call him that.
That's
What do you know
crazy. You
about
just
Stark?
lit that fool up.
Wonders, strange customs, and machinery. Ah, to be in Stark. I'd give my right leg. Well, perhaps not my right leg as such. You really need two sturdy legs to stand on in this business, or you'll find yourself... yes, a grand place indeed.
What?
Free of this
I
blasted,
don't know.
chaotic, unpredictable magic does no good to anyone. Now, machines built by man, controlled by man, in servitude of man. That's the future, isn't it? Yes, the Vanguard may
No.
be a little
Pretty anti-magic,
unorthodox
bro.
in their methods and teachings.
Why don't you just
but
go to Stark?
They're right about one thing. Stark and Arcadia
Yeah, if you
belong
love it so
together,
much, just
not
fucking move there,
apart.
bro.
What's Arcadia like?
What can I say about a whole world, girl? It's a beautiful place for sure, but we're stuck in the past. We don't look ahead, not like our cousins in Stark. Magic is all well and good, but it won't bring our world into the modern age, and Arcadia is untamed. It's wild and unpredictable. Good for the map business, sure, but not so good for productivity and expansion. No, some people may consider our world a paradise. The Sentinel, for one, they prefer to keep it just the way it is. Me, I'd like to see some changes, and fast.
Thanks for your help.
Maps!
No
Alright.
maps for me today, thanks.
Fair enough, miss, but don't expect me to come running.
Wow, you
to
talked
your
to me
aid
all
if
that
ever
time, you
get
don't buy a
lost in
map?
Riverwood. Without my maps, you'll probably end up a mole's dinner or worse. Maps?
Maps. I have like a stall for maps. How often do people need fucking maps?
It seems like a pretty niche thing, but apparently it's like booming in Arcadia for whatever reason. It's just because there's no science here. People need maps. Actually, I'm gonna go back to talk to this guy. I think we need to get something from him.
Excuse me.
You need what?
We need to get one line from him, basically.
Do you know a man named Brian
I
Westhouse?
think you got quite a few.
Westhouse? That old goat? Yes, unfortunately. What would you with him?
I need to find him.
I do not know where he lives. I hear somewhere on the outskirts of the city by the sea, but I cannot tell you any more than that.
Maybe you should buy a map
Who'd
to his
know about
house.
Westhouse?
His whereabouts? I do not understand what you would with him. He is rude, uncultured, and ignorant.
Cortez told me to look him up.
Well, I do not know where he lives or frequents, but someone at the market may. He trades merchandise there, and I think he collects maps of the Northlands.
Yeah, you just have to agree to go out on a date with him. He'll tell you where West House is.
Not again.
Who did you say I should see about Westhouse?
The map merchant at the market may know. There is one thing I must tell you, however. Few would know Westhouse by his real name. In the city, he is known as the Rolling Man because of his strange two-wheeled vehicle. A most dreadful and dangerous contraption if I ever saw one.
What fucking bicycle?
Perhaps. It has a grotesque appearance, much like the Westhouse himself.
Okay. Cool.
I'll see you later.
You will? If you say so, then it must be true.
I was fucking lying, bro.
Haha, I'm never gonna see you again. Let's go back to the stalls.
Get your fucking maps, bro.
Maps.
Can you tell me where the Rolling Man lives?
Maybe, maybe not. Why?
Because I need to find him.
Sorry, guild rules. I'm not allowed to divulge any personal information about my customers. Maps!
I really need to know where the Rolling Man lives.
Sorry, can't do.
Please? Pretty please?
No, 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 young lady. Don't give me that doe-eyed look. Don't. Blasted be the balance. You're giving me that doe-eyed look, aren't you? I still can't tell you, though. I got maps.
Please tell me where the Rolling Man
Please
lives.
tell me.
No, can't do, miss. I can't divulge personal information
Do you have to
about
feed
my
him booze?
customers.
Yeah.
Candy.
Yeah, and then Freddie Mellon kicks his ass or whatever.
Hey, who the fuck's that?
You're late again. And you know what else? You're fired. Give me back the delivery list and get your sorry blue skin elsewhere. Hired help.
Yeah.
Never hire a Dolmari to do a human job.
What are you gonna do now, without a delivery boy?
Hire a new one, of course. Blasted be the balance. That means I'll have to pay the damn fee to the Guild of Merchants. Damnation.
Damnation.
Maybe I could help you out.
You? How?
I'm quick, honest, and reliable, and I've got a lot of experience in the service industry.
Perhaps a female errand boy could work if the Guild of Merchants don't find out.
I won't tell them if you don't.
Mind the pay is not much, only a single errand per delivery, plus whatever tip the customer may see fit to give you.
I'll take the job, if you want me.
Agreed. Maybe you'll even bring in some new business. Here's the delivery list for today and your first map. It's for the captain of the White Dragon. Nebeve, I think his name is. You'll find him in the harbor.
Cool.
Well, that doesn't sound like West House, bro.
It doesn't.
The delivery list.
You're right.
The Guild are sticklers for protocol. No signature, no money, no new jobs.
Bye now.
Maps, fresh, detailed, life-saving maps.
Cool, we got a job. We got his map, and we got a delivery list. So I guess we'll...
Oh, I thought that was a telescope or something.
It did kind of look like that, yeah. Alright, well. Let's go deliver our stuff, I guess.
Damn, it sounds like you already know what to do, bro.
No, I'm just, you know, just a noob player at this game. I just happened to
This lady's selling fresh
stumble
fish.
upon everything.
I've never seen fish like this before.
You have 100
But if
in your
it's wet
gamer
and has
intuition
fins,
skill.
Fish it is.
Okay, a fish merchant. We got a stall over here.
This guy's selling musical instruments. Most of these I don't even recognize. But he's got a drum in there and what looks like half a guitar and a couple of dried rabbit carcasses. Ugh.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
This guy's selling
Well,
lobsters, crabs,
we're in
eels,
need of rabbit
and
carcasses. We know where
what
to
the hell
go.
is that
That's
purple
true.
thing? That is so not appetizing.
Kind of has gross stuff over there.
So you're gonna take the drum, fill it with gross stuff, launch that West House.
Yeah, yeah.
God knows what else.
I like the way you think.
Well, that clamp with the duck was pretty damn clever.
It was actually. It was one of the more clever puzzles in this game so far.
Assorted cargo. It's a small ship or boat. I don't know the difference. Is there a difference?
I don't know.
Judging by his ungainly stance, I'd say he's a mariner pining for the sea.
Is he the king of the sea?
Ahoy there, matey!
Doesn't look like
Pardon?
him.
Isn't that how you sailors greet each other?
No.
What would you say then?
Usually, hello. And if it's sunny, nice day for it. We might even try a "How are you today?" then, if we're feeling adventurous. But never,
Oh, fuck you too.
ever,
Oh.
ahoy.
This is valuable information.
Aye, matey, that it be.
Is this the White Dragon?
That's what the big white letters on the prow spell out. What do you think?
I'm looking for the captain. Is he around?
What would you with the captain of the White Dragon?
I have a delivery for him, a map from the map merchant at the Temple Market.
Aye. I be Captain Horatio Nebeve of the White Dragon, fastest vessel there ever was. Hand the map over, girl. With Jarl's blessing, the wind will return soon, and I can leave this accursed harbor for sunnier shores.
Okay.
Joel.
Whoever that is, he takes his blessings. Here's your...
One of the 8 scribes.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Here's your map.
Thank you. There's an errand for your trouble.
Cool. Got money.
Now we can go gamble it on cups.
It's a single iron coin.
Hell yeah.
He said it's an Arin, not an iron coin.
Yeah. She's just wrong. Let's get him to sign the delivery list so we can prove that we delivered it.
Sign this, please.
What is it?
I need your signature to confirm that you've received the map.
Map? What map?
The one I just gave you.
Oh, that one. Sorry, I never put my signature on a piece of paper.
Why not?
Sign it
Brings
or I'll
bad
kill
luck to
you.
give a piece of yourself in that manner. A signature has untold powers. It's part of your soul. I can't sign away my soul.
Who told you that signing a slip of paper is bad for your soul?
I'm from Gien, and we're a spiritual people. Our souls are in balance with our bodies, and the great Mojal has taught us not to endanger
That's
this
one of those
balance.
Gien hippies.
Signing my name, giving a piece of myself in that manner, breeds corruption and imbalance within. And it pisses the Mojal off no end.
And that's why
The
you choose to make my
Mojal.
The
life difficult?
Mojal.
Hey, blame organized religion.
I will.
You can't write, can you?
Pardon?
That's what this is all
Oh,
about.
shit.
You can't write.
So what? So what if I can't write? So what if I was born at sea and never spent more than a month ashore ever since? I still won't sign your accursed paper, by Jal.
Look, all you have to do is sign an X next to your name on the list.
You can't trick the great Mojal. The Mojal's untrickable.
That's not trickery.
Oh.
It's legally binding.
I said no.
Is there anything I can do to get you to sign?
No. Well, yes. But no.
Look, Captain, I'm desperate here. I really, really need some kind of signature.
Did you
Well,
find it yourself? Damn.
There's always music.
Music?
What's music got to do with you signing
Yeah.
my list?
Nothing. But it distracts the Mojal.
What are you talking about? Why would you need to distract the Mojal?
I can't sign when there's a chance the Mojal is watching. Music distracts the Mojal. Ergo, I can sign.
But doesn't that mean the Mojal is always distracted? I mean, there's always music somewhere in the world.
Oh shit, bruh. Brain
The
blast.
Owned
Mojal
by
has
Logic.
an eye and an ear for every acolyte.
I think I know why you looked
and
at those
straying
rabbit
from the path
carcasses.
brings great wrath upon us.
Granted, I know very little of the Mojal. But seriously, maybe you should look into alternative religions?
Blasphemy! Besides, I only have to visit the temple once every 2 years, and the membership fees are quite reasonable.
Oh shit, there's music. We can make him
There,
sign.
the Mojal distracted.
So, if I play some music, you'll sign?
Aye, I'll give you that much.
Hell yeah. Okay, so we just need some music.
I'll be back.
No, we'll trick him. Don't worry,
I
Mr. Reeves.
don't doubt it for a second.
We'll trick.
Yeah, you're trying to convert him. Yeah, what the hell? Like, it's like, no, you should change your religion. Maybe that would be a better idea.
You should embrace science, bro.
Yeah, I'm from Stark.
Free fedora.
Yeah, it's great over there. We don't have to worry about all this shit. All right.
You should go with the half guitar.
Okay.
What's your, most affordable instrument? That's cute. The flute, right? And how much for the flute? I'm guessing that's 1 Aaron?
Okay, we got 1 Aaron.
Hmm.
Here you
I'll
go.
have the flute. That's 1 Aaron, isn't it?
What the fuck?
As luck would have it, I actually know how to play a flute. Not very well, but I'm sure the, Mojal won't mind.
This guy's got a soundboard or something.
Yeah, what instrument goes boing?
I don't know. Well, we got a flute at least.
So you're just gonna obnoxiously play the flute while he signs this piece of paper?
Yeah.
Nice day for it.
Not really, no.
Thanks for the chat.
Aye.
We need to get the delivery list first.
I'm ready to play some music if you're ready to sign.
Aye, go on, but don't stop until I'm done signing, or the Mojal will surely wreak vengeance on us both.
You're just trying an X. Calm down. Gotta sign real low like so the Mojal doesn't catch
Done.
me.
Yeah.
Here you go. And don't ever ask me to sign anything ever again.
I can pretty much guarantee you that.
I would hardly think this is the first time you've ordered a map, bruh, and the last delivery person didn't ask you to sign.
Right, like, how did that happen? Like, he's a sailor. Like, he probably has tons of maps.
No can do. Mojal says no. Fuck you.
Suck this old sailor dude.
Hello, old man.
I got me no
What's up,
treasure, and I
old
got me no
man?
map of no buried
Yes, up,
treasure.
you old fuck.
I just be an old sailor with no ship, so leave us be.
And that's probably the actual answer, Mr. Ruse. Just everyone just forged it.
Can't forge an X, bro. It's pretty tricky.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's true. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Mending nets, of course. What it
He's
look
lighting
like I
up,
be
bro.
doing?
I'm not well versed in maritime customs.
He's vaping.
Mar what? Ah, yous mean sea life, do you not? Ah, the smell of the salty sea, the lapping of waves on your ship, the spray of cold water on your face, plump maidens in every part. Aye, I tell yous, I be having stories about the sea.
Care to share some of your maritime
God.
stories with me?
Here we go.
Mar what? Ah, tales of the sea, right? Sure, sweetie, I be happy to. Now, what stories be you wanted to hear then?
Any tale will
Any
do.
tale of your exciting adventures will do.
Aye, I be having plenty of tales to tell. There be the tale of me adventures in the Baksheevan Empire, if you'd be interested. It'll be a tale of grand romance, just up your alley, be sure of it.
Nah.
Sure.
Sure, that sounds like a fine story.
Aye. It be near on 50 years ago that I was a mate on a sturdy old lady called the Three-Legged Whore.
The what?
What do I be saying? She was called the Thrifty Horse, she was. Aye, that be her name. The Whittle What's-It.
You don't remember the ship's name, do you?
Anyways, I be a young mate then, and we be anchored in Monterba, the grand western port of the once glorious Baksheevan Empire. I be having ship leave until the following evening, and it be me first visit to that exotic and dangerous port.
He's got a pretty
So
cool
I sets
hairdo
out
going
to
on.
have a look
Yeah,
around.
yeah.
Now, bear in mind
It looks like a
that
pipe.
Monterba be
Yeah.
ruled by a mock,
He smoked the back of his
like all
Yeah,
large
yeah.
Baksheevan cities. In principle, the mock be having to report to and pay half of all taxes to the emperor in Port Altaban. But with the Baksheevan Empire having all but crumbled into pieces, the provinces do be having the power to do pretty much as they be wanting. And so I sets out on me own that day to explore the city. Now, bear in mind that all the cities of the Southlands
2 hours later.
be me adventure in the once glorious empire of Bakshiva. And that be how I meet me bird. How I see Dus and the
Oh.
romance the Mock's daughter. How I be chased from Monterba by the Mock's soldiers. And how I be the first man to walk across the desert of Shangagriel, the wastelands. And how I be getting this awful rash on. Girl, you do not be sleeping, do you?
What? What? Sleeping? No. Just concentrating really hard. Good story, though. Solid material. Ever considered doing a book?
Aye, but the agents in Marcuria be bloodthirsty vampires with no thought but to milk your life's blood.
Oh, so they take an outrageous commission then?
No, they actually be bloodthirsty vampires with a
Oh,
penchant
no.
for biting your neck when you ain't be looking.
Huh. What have you got in that
Cool.
chest?
That was cool stuff. Yeah.
What? chest?
The one you're sitting on.
Oh, that be no chest, girl. That be me stool. Aye, me stool, carved into the uncanny likeness of a chest.
But what's in it?
No priceless treasure, that be for sure. Nothing at all. It be empty.
No, really. What's in the chest?
Oh, live snakes. Aye, snakes that'll bite your face off before you have time to jump. Better leave them be, then.
I'm still curious about that chest.
I'll just push him off into the water and find out what's in the chest.
Yeah, he looks like he'd be pretty easy to push over.
Balance, girl, you never give up, do you? I be having no real treasure in here.
You
like
can get
I
a
told
good
ye.
grip on him by his hair.
Just
like, pull him off the chest.
Yank his ass off.
Now and then on me travels. And me bed, it's where I be keeping me bed before I be losing him. I be a stupid old man. He be my best friend. I
Kind of
ain't
sounds like
nobody else around
Papa
to talk to,
Briccolini
you
from
see,
Lego
on account
Island
of
a
him
little
being a
bit.
talking bird.
Huh, I wonder if it is.
What happened to your talking bird?
I
Oh,
be
shit, a
cheating
talking
out
bird?
of
We know that guy.
Aye, that cups handler on the marketplace be cheating me in a full game of cups, and I be having to give me bird up to try to win me money back.
And what happened?
He be taking me bird when I be choosing the wrong cup. Aye, my best friend taken from me. Cursed be the balance. I be all lonesome now. The worst part is that me bird is now a prize to be won. A prize in the cups game. Beat the handler thrice and you win a prize of your choice, me poor bird.
What's your bird's name?
Bird.
Oh,
Got any more stories,
love
dude?
to hear some more
Oh
maritime
my
stories.
god.
Sure, sweetie, I be happy to. What story you be wanting
That'd
to
be
hear
funny if he
now?
said no.
Okay,
I'm
we'll
all
come back later.
storied out for now.
Maybe we'll have some more
Thanks.
stories later.
Aye, you tell me when you want more, right?
I'd better get going.
Let's get out of here.
Damn, bro.
Ah, you young'uns all be always running around.
Oh, you
Everything be so
young'uns be
important.
playing.
He's
Be
been having
running
no time
around.
to sit down and take a breath. So go. Be not wasting your time here with me.
It was a waste of time, actually.
So I'm guessing you're gonna have to win that bird.
Yeah, eventually. For now, I think we have got other plans. Let's take back the delivery list and get our payment for the job done.
You're retiring already?
Yeah, you know.
I guess West House wasn't on that list.
No, not yet anyway. Let's save it so we don't have to talk to the old man again.
I'm ready for my next job, sir.
Yes, good. Did you get the captain's signature?
Yes.
Yes.
Hand me the delivery list so that I can see for myself.
Okay.
You know, you remind me of somebody I know. A real Scrooge.
Good. What's a Scrooge? Maps, new revisions, lifesavers, maps.
Oh, she's talking about her boss, Stanley. He's like, oh, let me see your timesheet.
Stanley the Russian dude.
Yes, exactly, yeah.
It's a very Russian name.
Yeah, Stanley.
Right. Your next assignment is a map of Shangagriel to the Rolling Man. Hold on. Did you not ask me about him earlier today?
No, that wasn't me. That was somebody else.
I could have sworn. Well, no matter. Do you know how to get to the Rolling Man's house?
I forget.
Let me explain then. Now, pay attention because this is complicated. He has chosen to live in the most inaccessible place in the city, but I guess he has his reasons. First, you head west off the marketplace on Oak until you get to a tiny little apothecary, Mrs. Cassop's Herbs and Oils, where you turn north on South Street. Confusing that, for about 4
South
minutes of
Street.
brisk walking. That's when you see
Also, herbs and
a
oils,
large
that sounds
grove
like
of
medicinals,
trees.
which
It's a
sounds like
memorial
science.
to those who died in the
Bro.
last
I don't know if
war
I
with the
believe that this
tyrant
place is
back
completely
in the
free of
balance knows
science.
when. Can't see why they choose to remind us of that.
I guess
where
just
you'll
Wilfred
turn
is.
left.
That's west?
No, left. That'll take you back south, but onto North Street instead. And that keeps you out of the Dalmari neighborhood. Down that way, nasty, nasty neighborhoods. Keep walking
Yeah, this
south for
fucking
about,
Dalmari,
or was
man.
that north? Wait, north on South Street, south on North Street, or the other way around. Anyway, find the Rose Bridge off Iread Avenue and cross it.
There's a river?
No, just a bridge. The river disappeared 500 years ago.
Damn, you
no
think
one
you could
knows
just
what
give me a
happened to
map?
it. After you cross the bridge, you'll be on the western slopes of Marcuria.
And that's where West House... I mean, the Rolling Man lives.
No, far from it, but you need to pass through that part of Marcuria to get to the Rolling Man. Keep south and watch out for the livestock. They're likely to attack in that part of town. Eventually you'll get to a large circular square. That's where they used to hold executions back when the city was civilized.
You call murder civilized?
Better than locking people up for years, as any level-headed person would tell you. Our freedom cannot be curtailed. Real men choose the honor of death to the shame of incarceration.
Yeah, sure you do.
Circle around the square and head down Tandak for half a mile. Or should that be Parrock Lane? Yes, Parrock Lane. Head west on Parrock Lane for half a mile. Then turn right at the Maiden's
Are you
Honor
getting all
Tavern.
this?
Yeah, I'm ready to.
North again?
Okay.
No, west. Parrock Lane has
It's
a
gonna
few
be
twists
like-
and turns. Anyway, you should now be
if you
able to see
followed
the
it, you
Ivory
just end
Tower.
up right where
Is
you
it a
are,
big
but
tower?
down one street.
No, only about 5 feet tall, but it's ivory, straight from the coast of the Southlands, bravely cut from the drooling jaws of the gruesome Kandar.
Big creature, 4 legs, large ears, long snout, sort of grayish in color?
Yes, the horror of the Southlands. Many a brave hunter has fallen victim to its ravaging hunger.
Good grief. Okay, then what?
Yeah, but what's that
Pass
statue
by
in
the
the
tower to
background?
the edge of the cliff
It's a good
and
question.
look down. The Rolling Man has built
Is there
his
a
home on
Colossus
the
of Rhodes or
cliffside. It's a
something?
Yeah.
wonder he's not been washed away by the storms.
I hope I got all that. Basically, go west until I hit the edge, right?
Yes, that would be correct.
Okay. Let's get out of here. Let's go to the Rolling Man.
You just go there.
We're here.
Great view. Back home, a place like this would easily set you back tens of millions. Here, it's probably free.
I don't know if it's free. This place is pretty crazy, but I don't know if it's free.
It doesn't have a rubber duck, bro.
Yeah. That's a good point.
It's a brown, slightly cloudy liquor. That's probably Mr. Westhouse.
Let's talk to him.
Hello, Mr. Westhouse?
Damn, Mason, what is it now? Oh, well, guess you're not calling on behalf of that son of a bitch Sanya, are you?
Sorry, I don't know who...
No.
Yeah,
no,
the voice actor.
that's unlikely. From what I hear, he doesn't much enjoy the company of women. Well, who in damnation are you?
April Ryan, sir.
Ryan? Doesn't sound very Northlandian. Are you by any chance from the coast of... Yeah, hold on. Ryan? April Ryan? I'll be damned. You're from Stark.
Apparently. Until today, I thought I was just from Earth. I had no idea there were 2 of them.
Takes you by surprise.
Yeah,
doesn't it?
shit,
Well,
man. Yeah.
goddamn. Sit down, Miss Ryan. Let me get you a drink. The liquor over
I wonder
here
if that
stinks to
theater
high
ever
heaven.
shows
Magic pollutes the purity
modern
of the
classic
spirit, but I
movies
keep
like
a bottle of Glenfiddich
Pixels or
for
something.
special
Oh yeah, that'd be cool if
Thanks for
like
the offer, sir, but I
this
didn't
game
come here to have a
predicted
drink.
the existence of pixels or
Really?
something.
I see. This isn't a
Or like
social
the
call.
Transformers movie.
No,
Oh yeah,
sorry.
Transformers 6 is
Cortez.
shown.
No matter. Still a
I love
pleasant
these old
surprise to meet
movies.
someone from home. Now, what may I do for you?
Michael Bay was an artist.
What the fuck do you want?
I guess we have the delivery for him.
I have a delivery for you.
A delivery? When did the U.S. Postal Service start delivering mail to Arcadia?
It's from the map merchant at the market. It's just a map.
Oh, good. I've been waiting, Ray. Hold your horses.
Why
What
the
are you
fuck would this
doing
dude
working
need a
for the
map?
guild?
I don't know.
Are you planning on staying in
I
Marcuria?
think he'd know this place like the back of his
strongly
hand.
advise against
Right.
it, Miss Ryan. Arcadia may look like a pastoral fairy tale realm, but it's not. You bleed as easily here as you do in Stark, and magic can do more damage than a gun.
I'm not planning on staying, but I had to find you. The map merchant was the only one who knew where you lived, and he wouldn't tell me. So I got him to hire me, and you were the second delivery on my list.
Gods. Carrick and his misguided loyalty. I'll have a word with the man. Thanks for the map, though. I collect
What the
them.
fuck do you care? What's it
There's
to
not
you?
much
Who we
else to do
hire?
in this godforsaken city.
Yeah, what does he care?
Do you have shares in his guild or something?
Cortez told me to look you up.
Cortez told me to look you up.
He did he? I see. Who's Cortez?
You don't know him?
I think not. I'd certainly remember. Did you say Cortez? You wouldn't be talking about old Manny Chavez, would you?
Oh,
Well, he ought to
damn,
be
bro.
dead by now, but then, by all rights, so should I.
I don't know his first name, but he calls himself Cortez.
Tall fella, mysterious and elusive, rarely answers a question with a simple yes or no. Smokes like a chimney?
Aside from that bit about smoking like a chimney, it sounds exactly like
Was
Cortez.
he talking about the dude at the docks?
I'll be damned.
Yeah, I
That
mean,
old crook is still
close enough,
around.
right?
How the devil is he?
He's good. Where do you know him from?
Oh, my old life.
Yeah,
back
we
at
served
Stark.
together back in the war.
We had some exciting adventures, him and I.
The war.
Actually, he's part of the reason I ended up here. I last saw him in the winter of 1934.
But that's almost 300 years ago.
Yeah. Funny, isn't it? And I'm sure he doesn't look a day older than he did back then. The handsome devil.
Well, if I'm going to accept magic in parallel worlds, I might as well accept people living 300 years.
Oh, no, you misunderstand. I'm only 46. I arrived here about 15 years ago, but I left Stark in 1934. Between the worlds, where you dream time has little meaning, I was trapped, you see, for quite a while.
For 300 years?
Time went by pretty fast. It didn't seem so bad at the time, but now that you mention it, 300 years, quite disconcerting, really. Quite
Y'all could sit on that bench, you know, while you talk.
It's right there, yeah. You're having this long conversation, you might as well just have a seat.
Cortez said to look you up when I wanted to go back home, to Stark.
Now, why would he say that? I'm not a
Well,
shifter.
don't go back yet, bro.
I
We
don't
need to
know any
rescue
magic.
Bird.
I'm sorry, Miss Ryan, but you'd be better off asking the Sentinel priests for assistance.
Already did. They said I was on my own, that they couldn't help me.
Bloody typical. Those reactionary fools wouldn't extend a hand to help a drowning man if it violated the principles of their bloody balance. But I can't think why Manny would tell you to visit me in order to shift home. It just doesn't make sense.
How did you end up here in Marcuria?
That's quite a story. I won't bore you with the details, but suffice it to say, I was always somewhat of an adventurer. The promise of virgin territory untouched by civilization held great sway with me in my youth, as did the idea of a highly spiritual state of mind. The occult, magic, karma. I was born in 1902 in Boston. By the
I thought
time
you said you weren't going to bother us
17,
with the details.
Well, he lied.
I spent the next 3 years at sea, and then I wandered around Europe for a time. In the early 30s, the 1930s, of course, I found myself in India working as a journalist. That's where I met Manny, and that's where I first heard of Arcadia. I was amazed and quite skeptical at first, but the thought of a whole new world to see and magic... I was a fool, of course, but who knew where my curiosity would bring me?
So what happened in India?
I've tried
Yo,
to
we don't
forget
talk about
it.
what happened in India.
What happened in
I could go
India
back and
stays in
convince
India.
myself not to... but I still wouldn't have listened, of course. The unknown attracts. I ended up in Tibet in the winter of '34, wading through snow up to my chest, thinking for sure that this was it, and I was going to die. Manny pulled me out of that one, thank God. I spent 3 months in a monastery before...
Don't you mean thank the
pushing
balance?
on into the void.
Thanks, science. Oh shit. We're not
There's
Stark.
only one way for a non-shifter to pass through the divide, and it's not an easy road to take. Now, if you don't mind, I'd prefer not to talk about the past anymore. There's more than enough to worry about in the present.
Oh, now you want to stop. Okay,
I should
bro.
get going.
Very well. You're welcome back at any time, Miss Ryan. Anytime.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I'll remember that.
Here's an eyeball for your trouble.
Sign this, please. It's just to confirm that I made the delivery.
Certainly.
Alright, cool. Well...
Hello, Mr. Westhouse?
Back again so soon, Miss Ryan?
Damn, this dude's drunk as fuck,
I should
bro.
get going.
He just drinks all the time.
Alright.
I guess he's done talking to us. I think we gotta leave or something.
Wouldn't you if you had to live in
Hold on one
Arcadia for
second, Miss
300
Ryan. I
years?
just remembered
Probably.
something. It's such a long time ago, I'd almost forgotten, but Manny did give me something that might be of interest.
Oh, you don't say.
What is it?
It's
gun.
a pocket watch. Manny gave it to me the last time I
Can
saw
bust a
it.
cap
Never
in some
quite
fool.
understood why, but maybe you can tell me.
Hold that dude up for his
Did he
bird.
say anything about it?
He said that when his heart started beating again, he would know. It would be like a message in Morse code, a beacon. Damn watch never worked, and the winding mechanism is broken, so it's probably not worth much. You're welcome to it if it's any help.
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks. Wow.
How much can I pawn this for? 2 errands?
You gotta sell it and play some Cups game.
It's an antique pocket watch. It's not ticking. The knob used for winding the watch seems to have broken off, and there's only a tiny hole left.
Oh, put the thumbtack in the watch.
You got it, friend.
If I insert this pin
Yeah, and then
carefully
play the
into the
flute
hole,
on it to make it start.
That's right.
like so,
And then
slowly
take the photograph and rub it on
wind
your ass.
It worked! It's ticking!
That'll be 50 errands for fixing your watch, dude.
That's right.
Did it!
Service fee.
It's a shift! I can go home!
Oh, no shift, bro. Damn.
God, it's
What's
a
this girl's
shift.
glitch?
Holy
I
moly.
haven't seen one for ages.
Why
Push
don't you
him
come
in there.
back with me, Mr. Westhouse? You could say hello to your old friend, Manny.
If I tried to step through that, Miss Ryan, I would suffer a most unpleasant experience. And I would be lost in the between forever. Besides, I built this house with my own two hands. I wouldn't want to leave it to these barbarians.
Man, wow.
And what does your Stark have to offer me? This world is more recognizable.
It has Manny, your friend, quote unquote.
No, you
Yeah.
go ahead, Miss Ryan. Go back. And don't let your curiosity of the unknown tempt you into making another shift.
Thanks for your help.
Say hello to Manny for me. Tell him I'm doing all right.
Tell him I'm an alcoholic.
What did I say?
He's drunk as fuck on a porch somewhere in Arcadia.
Oh shit, it's Cortez.
He was just standing there the whole time.
Cortez. Oh, God, it's real. It's all true. I saw it. I saw the other world. Arcadia. Either I'm going crazy or you were right about everything.
Let's hope for the latter, mi amiga? So I gather your trip was a success.
Why was Amiga capitalized?
Success?
I don't know.
My whole world has been turned topsy-turvy, so I don't think success is the right word. Nothing about it makes sense. The fact is, I don't believe in magic.
The sun does not need you to believe in it to rise in the morning, señorita. You have seen the truth with your own two eyes. I can do nothing more to convince you. It is up to you now.
Well, do I have a choice? I have to believe at least some of it. My life wouldn't make much sense otherwise.
You are a true skeptic, April. Está
I
bien.
hope you didn't have a
We need
shift
your
today
kind to
at
balance the
work.
hope of romantics
Oh
like
yeah,
myself.
probably fired, I guess.
What happens now?
The Minstrom told you about the balance, about Stark and Arcadia.
A man named Tobias. He was called the Vestrum, I think. Vestrum Tobias.
Ah, so Tobias made Vestrom. Que bien, good. I knew he would go far when I first met him years ago. He was just an instrument then, a student of the balance, but he was smart and resourceful. So you know what is going on with the balance.
Tobias told me that the Guardian was missing and that the balance was failing. He said this would bring chaos into both worlds.
As we are already seeing, your dreams, your nightmares, they are part of these. You sense chaos more keenly than most, but even they are beginning to notice that things are not as they should be. Like last night.
What about last night?
What you saw, you were not alone this time. There were others, and they saw the same thing. Not nightmares anymore. Real. The first sign of the damage chaos can do. The divide is being breached. It is not yet time for the worlds to be united. A breach could prove catastrophical.
Who are you really, Cortez?
Excuse me?
People knew you over there in Arcadia. Tobias. He didn't know you by your real name, but he did know you. And Mr. Westhouse, he knew you too, as Chavez, but several hundred years ago.
So my secrets are being revealed, are they?
I wouldn't say that, because you're still a mystery to me. More so.
Good. You see, señorita, mystery is important. To know everything, to know the whole truth is dull. There is no magic in that. Magic is not knowing. Magic is wondering about what and how and where.
I'd settle for the truth, just to be able to know you. Because, honestly, I don't mean this in a bad way. You scare me, Cortez. I'm afraid of you.
And you are not the only one, mi amiga. I'm sorry, but whatever it is about me that mystifies you, it will have to stay a secret. There are There are things even you should not know.
Gee, thanks. That really helped.
Perdóname. Perhaps later, when we are certain of what the future holds, okay? I think I can promise you that, Señorita Ryan. Later. But for now, we must speak of more important matters.
You helped me back, didn't you?
To shift? See? The power is yours, yes? But for now, you need me to focus your powers to call forth your dreams.
Dreams?
Yes.
Yes, dreams.
To travel from one world to the next, you must pass through the world of dreams. It is the only way. You are capable of opening a shift on your own, but you might not be able to.
Wonder what Melon's doing.
What do you mean?
Me too. Hope he's doing okay.
The power. The magic is within you.
Well, I wonder if he figured out that we
sleep,
tricked him, or if he just gave up.
Sometimes you open the portal without even being aware of it. But when you're awake, it's more difficult. With practice, you will do it.
Or what happened to the cop?
don't
Did
think
he
I want
die
to
from
do it.
poisoning?
He's probably dead.
You
Yeah.
must. The worlds depend on it.
So what do I do?
We must work together, April.
See, these long
I
parts
can't do
give
it
you a lot
alone,
of time to start
and neither
thinking.
can you.
Yeah.
Thinking about
What
stuff.
exactly is it that we have
Yeah,
to
it's
do?
kind of nice.
4 things. We must find the lost guardian, we must locate the gateway to his realm, and the disc that is the key to his tower, and we must do what we can to curtail and defeat the Vanguard.
Yeah, anything else? Damn.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
How are we going to find the Guardian?
The moment he surrendered his throne and left his realm, he stepped back into our world. This world, Stark.
Oh, he's just
This is
down
where he
North
was
Street
born.
and you take a right.
And so this
Yeah,
is where he
yeah.
must return to.
But he could be anywhere,
Let's
right?
just go see what's up to him. Let's knock on his door.
This city has power, April. Not magic, but the opposite of magic. And it draws
Oh,
people to it like flies to an
damn.
open
Interesting,
fire.
interesting.
All the pieces of the puzzle come together here. You, me, the Vanguard, the Guardian. I can guarantee you that he's here. But where exactly, I do not know. I think maybe the Vanguard do. I think they may have him.
If they have him, how are we going to get him back? And why do they need him? Why do we need him?
He left his realm, but
I
he's the
said
last
so.
Guardian. And only he can open the doorway back to his realm to let his successor through. The Vanguard knows this. But what they don't know, yet, is how to get there.
Who would know about
Who'd
the
know
gateway?
about the gateway to the Guardian's realm?
That I do not know. That knowledge wouldn't be here in Stark.
Zach
You must go to
knows.
Arcadia, study the
Oh, yeah,
books,
I got all
talk
the stuff
with the
about that.
minstrel and others who might know.
One date,
not yet.
man.
First, we must finish our mission here.
Speaking of, he's gonna kill you if you stand him up.
That's true. He probably actually will.
Where's the key to the Guardian's realm?
In Arcadia, the key contains 2 parts. One is the disc itself, the other is the 4 jewels, the eyes of the dragons. That gives the disc the properties of the balance and makes it complete.
Oh, no, duh, damn, that was so obvious. Damn. bruh.
Yeah, I'm not sure how April didn't pick up
Where
on
is
that.
the disc?
The disc was left in the care of the Sentinel 10,000 years ago. In the beginning, it was kept in the open, displayed for all to see. But not anymore. Not since thieves tried to make away with it. They will know where it is. Ask Tobias, Vestrum Tobias.
It's in a safe now.
Where are the 4 jewels?
Ah, the eyes of the dragons. They are kept by the 4 dragons themselves. 2 in
Can we not
Arcadia
take a seat
and
on
2
some
in
of these
Stark.
boxes?
The white
Everyone looks so
dragon has
uncomfortable all the time.
1, as does the old one.
My legs
These
are getting
you
tired
must find
just
yourself.
watching these people stand and talk.
I'll help you with yours.
Yeah. How do we defeat the Vanguard?
How do we defeat the
You
Vanguard?
just shoot him.
The Vanguard are strong here and growing
Going with
stronger.
Tommy guns and just
Even
shoot
in
him up.
Arcadia, they are gaining a foothold. And with the tyrant on a leash, the future looks quite bleak.
How do you know so much about what's going on in Arcadia?
Yeah, why don't you
Voices
fucking
whisper in
save
my ear,
Arcadia,
señorita.
Cortez?
Voices that I trust.
You're saying the Vanguard are strong here. How come I haven't heard about them?
They don't go by that name here. Did you ever hear of the Church of Voltec?
Sure, they're... Oh, that's the Vanguard?
Are we supposed to know what that is?
No.
Very big, but why do they...
But apparently it's a thing
assume a different
in
name
April's
here?
world.
In Arcadia,
The Vanguard should have been
their
Bingo
philosophy.
Cola.
preach the
We heard
destruction
of
the balance
the company called
under the
Bingo.
pretense of returning humankind to the glories of the past.
Yeah, I had a glass with my
Here,
cool cow.
they cannot do
Patty
that.
Whopper. Fuck
So
you,
they have
bro.
You shouldn't have drank that, it's a
themselves
brainwash
slowly but
juice.
surely into society under the subterfuge of the New Age religion, and they've built a financial
This
empire to
burger's
match
fucking
governments.
good.
They have that much money?
He's a family of four.
The Vanguard own
Hey, fuck you,
multinational
asshole.
companies. They own planets, April. They own armies. All they need is the balance, and they will own everything. The twin worlds will be at their mercy.
So, we basically don't stand a chance, do we? Against an enemy like that.
If we hold at bay the forces of chaos, and if we ensure
Are
the
you
natural
like
continuation
advancing
of the
too
Guardian's
fast,
role
and that's why
within
we're
the
hitting
balance,
these brick walls
then
in the
we
game?
will have lost.
supposed to
No,
break
this is
chaos
normal
you keep
for
talking
when you hit the end of a chapter.
You're the key, April. You have the power to shift, yes, but there's more to you than that. You are a child of the balance, and that will have to wait.
You must restore balance to the Force.
By just being alive, you counter
How am I gonna do that,
chaos.
Uncle Ben?
Without you, last night might
midichlorians.
have
Oh,
turned much
okay.
worse. That tiny breach might have been permanent.
I didn't do anything.
And imagine the power you wield when you really do something. Trust me on this, amiga. It's instinctive to
Yeah,
you to
trust
fight
me, a
chaos.
fucking stranger
You
sent
see
you
it so clearly,
to weird
and
ass.
you will know
Yeah.
what to do. You are most needed in Arcadia, where chaos is a part of reality. The tidal wave will hit there first, and unless it's subdued before it hits Stark full force, we'll never stand a
It'd be
chance.
quite a different game if
So you will
Mr.
have to
Mellon was
travel
the
to
chosen one
Arcadia.
to restore the
After
balance.
we
I don't know if I'd be able to play the game. I wouldn't be able to
Okay.
take all
So
the
that's it? Kick some
that
Vanguard
horrible
ass, find the
foghorn
Guardian,
leghorn
locate the entrance
accent.
to his realm, and a 10,000-year-old disc and 4 dragon-eye jewels?
I reckon that this
And
here
April,
disc
make sure you do battle with the
is
physical manifestations of chaos
combined
along
with
the way,
this here
because hey,
tower,
that's
I
your
reckon.
destiny. It's
But
impossible,
Mama,
Cortez. I
Miss
can't do these
Marie
things. I'm
Lynch,
18,
you
I'm
know,
an artist.
runs the
No, not even that. I'm nobody. You can't place all these responsibilities on my shoulders.
She done
I
heard
can't carry
say
that
that
much.
you shouldn't combine
I
no
will help you,
discs with
April.
no towers
too, you're
unless
not
you know
alone.
where they came from.
Damn.
I feel very alone.
Thanks, Freddy.
And I can't even tell anybody about this. Yeah, hi. How are you? I'm the chosen one. Can you help
His
me save
name's
the world
Freddie
from evil
Mellon,
and
and he
chaos?
runs a theater called Mercury.
There is no chosen
Yeah.
one, April. There are only those who would and those who wouldn't. You have a choice between the two.
You said I had powers, that I wasn't like everybody else.
True, but you still have a choice. Prophecies can never unravel the will of a single human. You are one of many possible
Freddie
paths,
needs to
but
come out
unfortunately,
awkwardly and interrupt
most
their
of the
conversation.
paths have
Yeah.
been blocked by
Trip over something. Oh shit.
circumstances beyond our control.
It's just like taking out the trash
The
or
world
something.
does depend on you.
What are you two
We have
talking
not been
about
chosen.
in my alley?
You choose for yourself what you are and what you will be.
Yeah, let's save the world.
Then the choice will have to be, yes, let's save the world. Where do we start?
Here, in Newport. We must find out about the Vanguard.
I think
Their
you mean
headquarters are
Venice.
in the city.
Where the fuck are we,
Do they
dude?
have the Guardian under lock and key? What are their weaknesses? Once we've done that, you must travel to Arcadia. I cannot go there, and besides, I have things to take
Why
care
are
of
you
here.
banned from their server?
Right. Except,
I was
where
hacking.
the hell do I go to find out about the Vanguard? The library?
I was
the net?
hacking errands to make.
Valuable information is hard to find. Remember
The
painting
admin
I showed
found
you
me.
yesterday?
I was also cursing, and it's a Christian server. You can't curse
A
there.
boy named Warren.
Admin
I
Tobias
told you about
Spanish.
Warren is involved in a lot of activities that aren't exactly legal. He has connections. He can point us in the right direction.
All right, okay. Where do I find him?
My friend, Father Raul at the Hope Street Cathedral.
Find him where
He's had
children
some contact
manifest
with the
their
boy.
dreams.
Ask him.
Wait, did you say Hope Street?
Yes.
See.
As in the
Sí,
most
amiga.
dangerous neighborhood in Newport?
Oh shit.
Is it? I don't usually follow the civic
Uh-uh.
affairs of the city. I remember Hope Street when they first built it. A clean
Yo,
neighborhood.
I live on Hope Street. What the fuck are you saying?
That must have been a very long time ago.
Still, I'm sure you'll be safe. You're a girl, no? A self-respecting gentleman would never harm a girl.
It's
Yeah.
the self-respecting gentleman
Exactly.
part I'm concerned about. Still, I can handle myself. Father Raul, was it? At the Hope Street Cathedral?
Yes. He will lead you in the right direction. Help you find
What
Warren
was the
Hughes.
priest's name from
When you're done
East
tomorrow,
Felgana?
you will meet up at the cathedral
I don't
late in
remember.
the afternoon. I need to
Oh
speak with
damn,
Raul
bro, you're
first.
supposed to remember.
Nah,
Good.
it's been too
It's a
long.
plan then?
Father Pierre or something.
Enjoy
That sounds
yourself
about right.
tonight,
Yeah,
April.
could be that.
Who knows what the future may hold? Good night.
Oh boy,
Noches.
amiga. Okay.
Damn, well now we got some April time. Holy shit. Let's hit up the... Don't we have an art exhibit we're supposed to be working on or something?
I think so, but maybe we just given up on that. You know, I don't know. Maybe we'll get to it.
We roll up to the event with some crazy ass Arcadian art and everybody's impressed.
And they'll never know that we cheated.
Does that clock ever change time? Oh no, it doesn't because it's broken.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, they actually explained it away.
That's like a smart bullshit way to not make a clock's hands move.
Yeah, yeah. And you're in a game where you're making pre-rendered backgrounds that can't move unless you
Yeah.
animate it.
Yeah, I got hit in a drive-by or some shit.
That was like it's like the massacre of whatever year or something.
Yeah. Oh, it's Charlie.
Pulling long
O'Fun,
hours
right?
today, Charlie?
It's him.
Unfortunately, yeah. Are you staying for the show tonight?
What show?
You don't know who's playing?
I've had a
It's the Runaway 5, dog.
other
Yo.
things on my mind
Venus.
these past few days, Charlie. Sorry. Anybody good?
Anybody good? Are you kidding? Roy and Dale's playing. It's the first gig on their new tour. Sort of returning to their roots before they do the big venues.
Returning to their...
Tonight? Great, that's perfect. Especially tonight. I need some serious unwinding.
Yeah? What's up?
I just had the weirdest experience
Oh,
of
don't
my
tell
life.
him, bro. It's a secret.
Weirder than what happened here last night?
Much weirder, trust me. I mean, what happened here could be explained. A hologram, rapture gas, mass suggestion.
That's stretching it a little, don't you think?
Hey everybody, there was a
Rather than the
little
alternatives,
goblin
now
that came out of the
we're all going crazier
jukebox.
that something's breaking through
Yeah,
from
right,
another world.
right.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
don't
I think it's right.
think
Yeah.
that's stretching it?
Yeah.
I don't know what I think, April. I just know that sometimes there are things
We make up a
lurking in the
fantastical
shadows
lie
that can't
about
be
our city
explained
to
by science.
garner
But the
tourism.
world holds
Yeah,
more
yeah.
mysteries than we think.
Bring money into our city.
Maybe.
So what's this thing you were gonna tell me about the weirdest experience of your life?
You wouldn't
Well,
believe
have
me
you ever
anyway,
tried out
Charlie.
Rapture, bro?
It's some good shit.
No, really, I can't. It's too much, too close. I don't know if I believe it myself.
It's a good name for a drug.
You
I
tell
like
me
it.
about it later then, alright?
Yeah, it is.
Maybe. Is Emma around?
Haven't seen her. She knows about the show, so she'll be here.
When does the concert start?
In less than an hour. I expect the place to be crowded soon, so you should find yourself a spot to sit down.
Thanks, Charlie.
We ain't sitting, dog.
problem.
We stand.
It doesn't happen around here. Anybody in here? Let's just have a seat, whatever.
I'm reminded of that dude who stood the whole time.
Oh yeah, he's just like right here. What's his name? Marcus?
He was a guardian of sorts.
So where have you been all
guarding
day?
Emily.
You didn't show
Oh
up
yeah,
at
yeah.
school, you weren't at work, and then Fiona tells me you're out looking for
Or Emma.
Cortez again. And on top of that, Zach brags about bagging a date with you. What's up with that?
Oh, shit. Zach, I totally forgot. He's gonna kill me. If I don't show up, that is.
You mean it's true? You have a date with that asshole? I told him he was full of shit.
I needed some information.
And you sell yourself to get it? April, you're insane. Well, you're just going to have to disappoint him.
I made a promise.
To that sleazebag? That's a promise made to be broken.
Oh shit.
Alright, it's a big decision.
Oh fuck.
Do we blow off Zach or
do we blow Zach?
I guess that is sort of, but yeah. So we can stay here and watch the Roy and Dale show, or go the date with Zach. What do you think?
Fuck him. He seems like a bitch, and he's not gonna do anything.
Yeah, I think you're right.
You're right. I'm staying here.
Good
He's always
girl.
like, "Hey, babe.
Now, there are a couple
Hey, babe,
guys you
how's it
should
going,
keep an
babe?
eye open for
Yeah.
tonight.
Are you putting out tonight, babe?
Me?
Yeah. Cool. Radical.
I have a boyfriend. You need a
Glitch you
boyfriend.
later.
You need a boyfriend because I have one, and I need somebody to compare boyfriends with. It's not your choice to make, girl. It's just the natural order of things.
I thought we were here to listen to the band.
Sure, from the back, so we can scope out guys' asses.
I don't know which place is weirder, Mercuria or the Fringe Cafe on any given night.
Mark what?
Never mind. So,
What?
okay, which guys are we looking for?
Right. Now, you may want to take notes.
Alrighty.
Friends and enemies.
Zach is now an enemy, probably.
Oh, God. Headache.
We didn't get to see the show. That's
I
a
didn't
rip
really have
That's
that
really
much
is,
to
yeah.
drink. Did I? No. But I did travel through a shift into a parallel universe, which would explain this weird compulsion
Did
to
the
curl
shit
up into
outside
a
your
fetal
window
position and go
change, or
back
is it
to
still
sleep.
garbage?
Not that I'm particularly
I think it's pretty much the
looking
same.
forward to it, but I guess I have to go find that Warren guy Cortez told me about down on Hope Street. And hey, like that's not enough. I have to avoid bumping into Zach today.
Just jump
He's
out your
probably
window.
royally pissed that I stood him up, and Zach's very good at being pissed.
More like pissy.
That's right.
Whiff.
Let's look at the window. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's like shit out here.
I still haven't figured
Hope
out
the
what
rubber
runs through the
duck
canal
finds
de
its
Menace,
way
but I'm
home.
sure it can't be water.
It's piss. You just piss out your fucking window.
There's no toilet here, yeah. Okay. Well, hopefully we won't bump into Zach out here.
I'm thinking we will.
Oh, he's just like standing right there.
So you thought you could stand me up and get away with it, bitch?
Oh,
sorry.
bitch.
What
What's your
did you call
glitch,
me?
bitch?
We have a date and then you don't show? Leave me looking like a sad prick all night in front of my friends?
I couldn't go, Zach. Get over it.
I don't fucking care. You'll regret fucking with me, bitch. I can promise you that.
You bitch.
Oh, bitch. What are you gonna do? Yeah,
what
are
are
you
you
gonna do?
gonna do?
You'll find out,
I'm gonna
April
slit
Ryan.
your fucking
You're
throat,
gonna be
bitch.
so fucking sorry you ever fucked with me.
I'm gonna spread rumors you're fucking Cortez.
Oh, no.
Old dude. So that's super omega embarrassing.
Yeah, you don't want that. Funnily enough, he's mad at you no matter what happens. Like even if you go on the date with him, like apparently he tries to like grope you and then you slap him and he's like, "Hey, what the fuck you slapped me for?" You know, that kind of thing. So it's fine that we
Yeah, why
turn it
would
down.
you slap me? What?
Yeah, and it ends the same way, like no matter what. So, that's a good point. That's a good point to stop. We got on our, well, we didn't go on our date. We resolved the event though. So there we go. So yeah, I guess that's it for tonight.
Cool.
Yeah, that's a lot of lore. But obviously got to learn more about, I guess, what's unraveling, you know. So.
Yeah, we learned quite a bit tonight. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's true. But yeah, it's pretty cool stuff. Hope you enjoyed it. And yeah. Shut that choir up.
This
and
is where you pull up your your
oh yeah, the schedule.
Scene.
If I had one, but I don't. But I will.
Damn, bro.
I will tell everybody the schedule. So gonna be back on Monday with more Earthbound on King Dolce's channel.
Mm-hmm.
If you're interested in that sort of thing, which you should be, because Earthbound is cool. And
I don't know, bro. Weirdos and shit.
Well, that's good though. And then Tuesday we're gonna continue our the Somnium Files playthrough, also on King Dolce's channel.
I don't know, bro. All these games are getting me to play. It's like questionable narratives and
oh, true, yeah.
Yeah, the next playthrough after Earthbound's gonna be Pyre.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. We could get a whole new like perspective on it, and you could like send different people back to the Commonwealth. That'd be neat. But anyways, that's it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Wow, you just like totally dissed Indie Hunters, bro.
Oh, sorry. Thursday is gonna be another Anti Hunters episode. So, and it'll be on both channels, so you can check it out wherever you want. And then Friday will be another Phobos Friday with this game that we just played. All right.
Damn, that sounds cool, and sounds like I should follow to keep up to date with all that shit, bro.
Yeah, I would. That would be smart. Yeah, thanks for watching. See you later.